Hola a todos y bienvenidos a nuestro canal de YouTube. Hi everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video of ours today, first of all, we'll learn singular plural, el verbo querer, and then for the last thing, we'll learn verbos más preposiciones, that is verbs plus preposition. Now, it's a very important video, okay? You will learn how to structure the sentences from now. So, do watch the video till the end, do not skip it. Also, if you want any extra study material or exercises, you can contact us on the given WhatsApp number that is mentioned on the screen and in the description box as well. If you want any Spanish private classes, then also you can contact us on the same number. Alright, now let's begin the video. Okay, so now we'll be beginning with singular, plural and español, ¿vale? So for this exercise, for this one, you first of all need to do this exercise. You know that we've already learned the masculine and feminine, so you have this list of some words and you have to classify if these words are feminine or masculine. Okay, marca qué palabras crees que son masculinas y cuáles son femeninas. Okay, so just do this exercise and your answers will be displayed in 3, 2 y 1. Okay, so these are the exercises. You can check your answers and correct whichever are wrong. Now for the second exercise, which is in relation to this exercise only. Now here you can see that you have 3 options: los nombres terminados en a, los nombres terminados en o, and los nombres terminados en y. And you have to match seeing the answers here, that what is the right answer. Okay, like suppose that los nombres terminados en a, the names which are ending with a, which are those like montaña, comida, historia, right? And the ones which are ending with o, curso, museo, teatro. The ones ending with e, they are noche and cine, like that. So now you have to classify that the ones which are ending with a are normally feminine or masculine, or are they both? They could be masculine or feminine, like that. Okay, and your answer will be displayed in 3, 2 y 1. Okay, so as you can see from this list, it happens that if the name is ending with a, normally in most of the cases it is feminine. Okay, and the names which are ending in o are normally masculine. Okay, now the names which are ending in e can be both masculine or feminine. As we can see the case in, it's la noche. Okay, so it's feminine. But if we come to cine, it's el cine, so it's masculine. So we have both of these possibilities if the word is ending with e. Okay, alright, so since you've done this exercise, now you know that the basic difference between masculine and feminine. Now we'll go on further with singular and plural. Okay, so now for the masculine, what is the pronoun that we use? We use el. El works as the, right? For example, in English, if you're talking about one town, then we'll say el pueblo or the pueblo. Now if we are talking about many towns, then what will we say? The towns, right? But as we know that even the in Spanish has a masculine and feminine version, in the same way, we have the in different forms in singular and plural. So it's el that converts to los in the case of masculine. Okay, el pueblo, los pueblos, los pueblos. El museo, los museos. El curso, los cursos. Okay, so it's like that. Now in feminine, it's la. The in feminine is la, right? So it changes to las. It changes to las. La playa, las playas. La fiesta, las fiestas. La discoteca, las discotecas. Okay, so it's like that. And now we know that even in masculine and feminine we have exceptions. What are those? Like if the word is ending with A, okay, it's generally considered to be feminine. If it's ending with O, we know that it's masculine. But if it's ending with E or any other letter, then it's an exception. It can be both masculine or feminine. So for those, how do we conjugate? Now suppose that it's el sofa. Now we have to only see the pronoun that it carries, and according to that we have to convert it to plural. El sofa, los sofas. El idioma, los idiomas. La estudiante, las estudiantes. La moto, las motos. La mano, las manos. Okay, so this is the way we actually convert singular to plural. Okay, el converts to los, la converts to las. Okay, this is the only thing. Now we'll do some exercises to practice this more. Okay, so for the first exercise, now here you can see that lee estos diálogos y luego completa la tabla con los artículos. So here you have a dialogue, you have two lines of a conversation, okay, and the blank signify that here you have to put the pronoun, and it can be singular and it can be plural. Okay, so according to your understanding, just do this exercise, and once you've done it, you can check your answers in 3, 2 y 1. Okay, so what is it? ¿Quieres hacer dash curso de guitarra? ¿Quieres hacer el curso? Because the course is only one, so for that we'll use el because it's masculine and we're talking about one course. So singular and masculine is el curso. Okay, now no quiero hacer dash cursos de teatro y baile. So the other person says, no, I want to do courses of theater and dancing. So for that, now cursos has become plural and it's masculine. So our pronoun will be los. Okay. Now for the second one, quiero ver dash nueva película de Amenabar. Okay. Quiero ver dash nueva película. Now, nueva película, as we know, is singular and it's feminine because nueva película, both are feminine. So for that, what will be used? La nueva película. Okay. Sí, yo también dash películas de Amenabar son siempre muy buenas. That is, yes, I also dash las, I also like, or I also want to wear the movies of Amenabar because they are always very nice. So for that, what will be used? Because it has become películas and it is feminine, so our pronoun becomes las. Okay, so this is how we do it. Now we do have some other exercises to practice more this concept of singular and plural. For doing singular and plural, first of all we need to classify if that word is masculine and feminine, because it's easy to apply pronombres once we know if that word is masculino or femenino. So in this exercise, what you have to do is, along with the pronombres, you have to classify these words into masculino y femenino. Okay, so once you've done this exercise, your answers will be displayed in 3, 2 y 1. Right? Okay, so now another exercise that we have is, now in this exercise the first one is completa con el, la, los, las. Okay, so now you have to just put the pronombres in this as we've done till now. Okay, and in the second one you have to only mark the feminine words. Okay, now once you've done it, your answers will be displayed in 3, 2 y 1. Now as you can see, el vaso, that is the glass. So vaso is masculino and it's singular, so el. Las mesas, because mesas is plural, feminine. Mesa is feminine and it's plural, so las, like that. And in the second one, as you can see, all the ones that I've marked are muñecas, lluvia, libreta, chaqueta, hierba, piernas. All these are feminine and all the others are masculinos. Okay, so here comes the end of our this topic, singular and plural. Now we'll move on to another topic, that is el verbo querer. Alright, so now we'll begin with the concept of querer, el verbo querer. It is a very important verb in Spanish. Why? Because it actually reflects wants, and as a human we all have something that we want. So most of our conversation revolves around what actually we guys need or we guys want, right? So we always use querer verb with infinitivo. Now what is infinitivo? Infinitivo you can basically understand as it is unconjugated verb. Okay, unconjugated, that is the verb in its original form, like viajar, aprender, vivir, practicar, estudiar, and so on. These are all what? Unconjugated verbs. That means we have not conjugated them, and these are only infinitives. Okay, so we use querer always with infinitive. Okay, now before learning querer verb, first of all we need to understand its conjugation. I have already depicted this verb's conjugation in the irregulares when I actually taught the conjugación for irregulares. You can go and watch that video first if you haven't watched that and you want to have some basic knowledge about irregular verbs, then you can go and watch that video. Okay, so what is the conjugation of querer? Querer is quiero, quieres, quiere, queremos, queréis, quieren. Okay, so this is its conjugation. Now how do we use it? Suppose that someone asks me, ¿Qué quieres hacer este fin de semana? What does it mean? It means, what do you want to do this weekend? What do you want to do? Hacer is to do. Este fin de semana is this weekend. So we always use the unconjugated verb, the infinitives, along with the verb querer. We conjugate the verb querer according to the person, like first person, second person, or third person to whom we are talking about. Suppose that I am talking about me, like I want this thing or I want a book, right? So I'll just conjugate querer, I want. So quiero. Now I will use the infinitive for the action. And what is it? I want to read. So to read is what? My infinitive. So that to read will become leer, right? Leer is the correct infinitive for to read, right? So quiero leer. Now what? El libro. What is libro? My sustantivo. Now what is sustantivo? Sustantivos are basically nouns. Okay, so what is the sentence? My sentence basically, it is comprised of first of all querer verb, then infinitive, and then sustantivo. Don't go into sustantivo for now, but you just need to know that querer verbs always comes with infinitive. Okay, now let's say I told him that este fin de semana quiero hacer deporte. Now what is that? I want to do sports. Okay, like that. Or I want to leer y pasear, something like that. So yo quiero leer y pasear, that is I want to read and walk. Okay, something like that. Now you can also use it as ¿Quieres viajar a España? Do you want to travel to Spain? Or queremos aprender muchos idiomas, lo siento. Queremos aprender muchos idiomas. That means we want to learn many languages. Or ¿Queréis vivir en España? That means do you all want to live in Spain? Like that. So this is the way how we use the verb querer. Now to understand it in a better way, we will do some exercises, okay? First of all, in this exercise, what you guys have to do is, as you can see, you have to just conjugate the verb querer in the blanks. 2 of them are already done for you. You just have to fill the other blanks, okay? And your answers will be displayed in 3, 2 y 1. Alright? So this is the conjugation that you guys have to do. Now let's move on to our next exercise. Please do this exercise to understand the verb querer because it actually comprises of many things and it will help you a lot. Alright, so in this exercise, our first question is: Escribe la forma correcta del verbo querer. Okay, so you have to read these sentences and according to the persons, like first person, is it about the first person, second person or third person? According to that you have to judge and put the verb querer. Alright, you have to do this exercise. I'll just do the first one for you. Juan dash ir a la playa. Juan is the third person because it's a singular masculine name, so it's the third person, and hence we'll use third singular form of querer verb, that is quiere. Juan quiere ir a la playa, like that. Okay, now for the second thing, what you have to do is, for the second question, you have to traduce las frases, that is translate these sentences. We want to eat pizza. Now I know we want is nosotros form of the verb querer, and what is the nosotros form of the verb querer? It is queremos, right? To eat, what is the verb to eat? It is comer, right? Comer, and pizza remains pizza only, right? So what is my sentence? Queremos comer pizza. Queremos comer pizza. Okay, and like this you have to do all these sentences. For the third question, contesta las preguntas, that is you have to read these questions and answer according to you. Okay, so the first question is, ¿qué quieres hacer el sábado? ¿Qué quieres hacer el sábado? Now this means, what do you want to do this Saturday? Now for this question you might have your own personal answers. However, when I'll show the answers, I will actually show you the answers according to me. But in this particular question you have to basically fill your answers according to you. It's an open question. Okay, it's bound to have different answers, but no worries. Okay, in the first two the answers will help you, and for the third one you will actually learn the structure. When I'll show you my answers, you will actually learn the structure, and then you can judge if you have correctly answered these two questions or not. Okay, now once you've done this exercise, your answers will be displayed in 3, 2 y 1. Okay, so these are your answers. You might check it and correct if there is any wrong answer. Now let's move on to verbos más preposiciones. Verbos más preposiciones. In this one, since we are dealing with the verb querer, we'll only deal with it for now. Okay, so along with quiero, now there are many things. Okay, for understanding this thing, I'll just tell you that we always use infinitive with querer, right? But there are many prepositions too that we have to keep in mind while framing a sentence. Okay, now suppose that you wanna say quiero visitar la ciudad. Okay, so what does it mean? I want to visit the city. Or quiero conocer a mis compañeros de clase. Now what is this a? Okay, what is it? It's a preposition. So along with, there are many many infinitives which carry some prepositions, and we have to keep those prepositions in mind while framing our sentences. Okay, this is the thing. As you can see, we have a table. Okay, in this, basic verbs that we have with prepositions is quiero conocer o visitar la ciudad o a mis compañeros. Here a is your preposition. Now quiero ir a la playa. Quiero ir al cine. Now what is al? Al is basically a, e, l. A, e, l merge up together and becomes al. Okay, so quiero ir a la playa, quiero ir a el cine o quiero ir al cine, quiero ir a bailar. Okay, now what is the preposition de? We use preposition de also with the verb ir, and it is quiero ir de compras, that is I want to go to shopping. And the same is the case with salir verb. With salir also we use 3 prepositions. What are those? A, con and de. Quiero salir a bailar, quiero salir con mis compañeros, quiero salir de noche, like that. Okay, don't take this concept like too much into your head, as it might confuse you. Okay, but yeah, just keep in mind that these are the prepositions that we have to fit in with these verbs. Okay, so in a sentence, whenever you use ir or salir like that, then keep in mind that you have to use these prepositions. To understand it in a better way, we'll do some exercises as well. Okay, so in the first exercise, busca en la unidad expresiones con ir de, ir a, ir al, salir de y salir a y escribirlas. Okay, so right now whatever we have actually learned, okay, according to that you can fill this exercise, like what are the verbs or nouns that we can use along with this prepositions, and what are they? Ir de, ir a, ir al, salir a, salir de, what all can we use? Okay, so for this you just try this exercise and you may check your answers in 3, 2 y 1. Alright, now we'll do another exercise. Now here not only the verb querer, okay, now in this you have to match each and every verb, each and every infinitivo with prepositions or with whatever we'll use along with them. Okay, by this you will have a clarity if what will we use while actually dealing with these infinitivos. Okay, so once you've done this exercise, you can watch your answers in 3, 2 y 1. Okay, now querer, let's go one by one. Querer aprender árabe. Okay, because always with the querer we use infinitivo, so querer más infinitivo, querer aprender árabe. Leer means to read. Leer el periódico. Okay, what will we read? We will read the newspaper, so leer el periódico. Hacer deporte, that is to do sports, because you've seen in the earlier exercises also I always use hacer with deporte, no, like that. Ver, along with ver, la televisión, what will we watch? We'll watch the television, no, so that's why. Tener 34 años. Okay, we know that when we talk about age we use the verb tener, so like that. Now conocer is conocer los museos de la ciudad. Why? Because conocer verb means to know something, so conocer los museos de la ciudad, that is the museums of the city. Aprender a cocinar. Now here comes our preposition. Aprender a cocinar, that is to learn to cook. Okay, so in the place of to, what will we use? A. Okay. Hablar francés bastante bien. Let's say if I say that I speak French quite well, so for that what will I say? Hablo francés bastante bien. So like that, hablar francés bastante bien. Now escribir is to write, so we'll write something, so escribir plus emails. Now vivir in Argentina, the person will live somewhere, so that is why vivir en Argentina. So these are your answers. Now you might wonder, no, that why do we have to put these prepositions? Why can't we simply keep this concept that querer más infinitivo? Why is it like querer más infinitivo, and with some infinitivos we have to use prepositions also? Why this thing? So there is a basic difference. Okay, querer verbs has 2 senses, and what are those? Querer is to want and to like or to love someone, right? These are the 2 translations of the verb querer. Now how will we figure out if the person is talking, what the person has in his mind while he's using this verb? So to differentiate that, let's say I said quiero aprender español. Okay, what does it mean? Quiero aprender español, that is I want to learn Spanish, simply. But now if I say quiero mucho a español. What does it mean? Quiero mucho a español. I use the preposition a. Now it means I love Spanish. Okay? I love Spanish. So this is the difference that our prepositions create. Alright? This is how we distinguish what is the sense while we use querer in our sentences. What is the sense in which we are talking about? Let's say, if I said, quiero hacer deporte. Okay? Quiero hacer deporte. That is, I want to do sports. But if I say, quiero mucho a mis padres. That is, I love my parents. Okay? So, this is the difference, and I hope that now you have a bit clarification upon this topic, right? Alright, so this is it for today's video. Thank you for watching the video till now. I hope that you really liked the video. If you have any doubts, you can comment us below. Please like, subscribe and share our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon. See you in the next video. Adios amigos. Ciao.